like a guitar. Had to keep my distance, you ain't getting far. Nigga wants some smoke, let's go to war. Clean you up, I do the chores. Too much drip, someone gotta clean the floor. Still in the streets, fuck the law. Fuck the trunk, rather keep it in the car. If my dog cross me, we cutting off his paw. Too much drip in the place, so we gotta clean the floor.
Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Georgia Tech Dynasty. John Eads back with you here. Be sure to like the video, sub to the channel. Big recruiting episode today. Capital B big because we had 10 guys visiting for our last game here against Tennessee. We played well and we won, so we'll see how many we got committed when we advance the week and see what's up, see if we can keep building that foundation from our class. Check out the game if you missed it. It was a really good one, really competitive, really close. Came down to the final moments. Not going to give it away, but I encourage you to go check it out and all the games we've done this season because so far they've all, for the most part, been competitive. Maybe not LSU, but all the other games we've played have been. And we're only, third of the way through the regular season, so we got plenty more still to come. So if you like NCAA 14, you like good games, close games, every time you watch, this is the place to be. Let's do some recruiting. All right, that's the list of the guys that were in, so too many to name off, but, clearly quite a few were in for this game. And we have 100 points to spend before we advance the week, so perhaps we can get a look before and then after, how things are going here. It's most of our top guys that just came in on the visit this week. So leading on our top prospect here, Jeremy Henry. McMillan should have been in. Williams here should have been in. We might put the 100 on him. McMillan, Nugent, we might lock him up after this visit here. 5-star quarterback who looks like the future of that position for us moving forward. So we're down on a lot of guys. We're also in quite a big lead for some guys in the case of John Gray and some others. 100 points to use. Where should we use those is the question. Why don't we put him back on up here? One of these top guys we haven't maxed out just yet. We're going to go 50 and then 50. I think that's a nice even split. And we'll see what happens. I'm maybe expecting 4 or 5 commitments because, we're kind of in a recruiting battle for most of these guys. Some of them we're starting to pull away. Others were way down. So let's just see what happens. All right, boom. So we got some commits on the board. 3 so far. I haven't scrolled down just yet, but we do get our top prospect, Jeremy Henry, so another blue-chip offensive lineman coming into the program. We've recruited offensive line really well recently, so that trend continues. Always love to see that. Projects as a right tackle. I'm sure he could play left too, though. Landon Smith, a really good wide receiver. I believe he's a 5-star. If not, he should be. He's got speed. He's very athletic. He commits. That's a huge playmaker for us to get. John Gray, someone we had a pretty sizable lead on, strong safety. He's coming in. Good pickup because I think, we haven't recruited strong safety the best as, if I can remember correctly. Like last year we brought in someone that was like high 60s overall, so it's good to bring in someone with a little bit more brass, I suppose, and, higher overall ranking, never a bad thing. And we got one more here, David Alexander, huge. All right, so we needed a D-tackle. We got a D-tackle, and David Alexander was our top recruit at D-tackle, so that's a really good pickup. Glad we kind of got that guy under our belt and already done with. Now we might still try to bring in Damon Bonner. He's actually going to be coming in on a visit soon. So good start to the class here. We got 4 really good commits. None at the bottom here. All right, here we are. So Jeremy Henry was a gem prospect. He's 6'6", 307, pretty high 4-star. Added 8 ticks when we scouted him. So he's really good. One of the best out there for sure. Good offers, Georgia, Florida State, UCF. So huge pickup, literally. He'll be a great offensive lineman. Landon Smith, as I said, all right, so high 4-star, should be a 5-star, though, if they re-ranked these. 6'0", 192, in-state guy. As I said, great speed, 92. Excel is at 88 as well. He's got good catching numbers, 77. Route running's 81. Spectacular catch, 76. Catching traffic is at 71. So, a lot to like about him. I think he's a great slot prospect. Bama, Georgia, NC State all wanted him. So, we're kind of getting guys at a lot of different levels and positions within our offense, which we need. John Gray from New Jersey, 5-star or 4-star, number 5 strong safety. We just pulled away in his recruitment, really. Great speed, good jumping, good agility. That's all great to see. Good hit power and tackling and decent coverage. So, he's a really solid prospect, and he's 6'4". He's got excellent length. Love to see that at the safety spot. And then David Alexander, he's 6'4", 252, so could look to add a few more pounds, maybe 20 pounds or so. But what he might lack in size, he certainly has in athleticism. He's got 81 excel, 72 strength. Agility's not great. That's all right. Good block shed, good tackle, good power move. So, yeah, he's going to need probably a redshirt year, but when it's his time to play and play well, he will. Wisco, Missouri, they wanted him, so that's a good sign when those programs want him. Joe Johnson really liked UTEP from the jump, and he's not playing for our school, so he can go. And Terrence McKenzie, same deal. 6'3", that's tough. I would have liked to have that at corner, but he chooses to go somewhere else. Not much you can do. So here's our class right now. We got 2 offensive linemen, a D tackle, a strong safety, a wide receiver, and John Williams here, who I think was a corner or a receiver, basically. So, yeah, one of those 2, or it could be a running back, something like that. So, point is, we are hitting a lot of different boxes. We've got linemen on both sides of the ball. We've got receivers. We've got strong safety. We got a guy that could play a lot of different positions. So, we're looking good. That's 6 commits, and we have 17 spots. So, plenty of room to add more pieces and double up at positions if need be. And with that, let's look at the updated board here. So John Ferguson, I'll explain again why we're not going after him. So John Ferguson wouldn't let us recruit him before, remember? Because of the playing style. Now I remember. We changed the playing style, though, and the coaching info, and now we can recruit him. So we're going to do that because he's really good. 6'1", 183, good speed, good coverage, so probably a corner. And it looks like he could also maybe play a little running back or receiver. So, yeah, another offensive threat, a guy that could play a lot of different spots. And we got to keep North Carolina as a pipeline state, too. So, yeah, definitely a lot of reasons to go after him. Let's see. James Williams is ready to visit. I thought maybe we already had him in. I guess we haven't. So, we'll bring that visit and schedule it. Got a few others to do as well. Let's bump him up as well. I mean, we've already got 2 offensive linemen on, but I would love to have 4. Just can never have enough offensive linemen, really, to keep that depth going. We can't lock up James Nugent, and it looks like he will take those other visits, so that sucks. But we're still in a good spot. Same with John McMillan. We take the lead there. George Cook, we're back in the race, so we'll max him out. Same with Corey Brackett. He's like our only linebacker on the board, so if we're going to bring one in, it's got to be him. Joseph Scott, we're lightly recruiting. He's very limited in what he could play. It looks just kind of like he could play tight end from what I remember. Yeah, I mean, he could tackle a little bit, but he doesn't have good hit power, and he's like 200 some odd pounds. So he would probably have to play linebacker or safety, but he can't really hit that well, and his play rec and his coverage all sucks. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just not really feeling him. All right, Damon Bonner, we already locked up with D tackle. I do want to bring in 2, though. Because, again, depth purposes would love to have. Brigham Edmonds, we'll bump him up to 250. If he's the guy we end up bringing in, or actually 200. If he's the second guy we end up bringing in that position, so be it. Tavarius Williamson, still going after because of his name. It's an awesome name. I mean, how could you not? All right, we do need a tight end, and we might need a fullback, too. Let's just check. Yeah, we got 2 seniors leaving, and then, yeah, we need a tight end. So why don't we bring in one of each? Since we have the space, let's try to go and get Chris Franklin here. He looks solid enough. 6'5", 233. Give him 2 and an offer. And then Corey Russell will get in the picture here. 100 and an offer. This Marcus Wilcox is a big guy. I don't want to offer him just yet because I want to see if we can make some movement up top. So we'll give him 75. And that's how we're looking right now. We do have some visits to schedule. So big recruiting week. A lot to do here. More than we've had in the past few weeks. So hope you guys are enjoying. Again, like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Bama. Looks like that's going to be a big visit week. And it's usually a great game. It was last year. So good spot to bring more people in. All right, class ranking. This is how it is every year. But we are in first with the 6 commits. Usually by the end of the cycle, we're in the top 10 still, but we drop a little bit, but that's how we're looking for right now. All right, this week's drip of the day goes to Lorenzo Jackson because last game he made a couple of nice plays, had some good tackles. I've liked what he's brought at that strong safety position, along with the JUCO guy that we brought in. So he's going to get it for this week. And if you guys have any suggestions moving forward, again, comment sections where you can leave those, and I will see them and use them. So I appreciate it. Again, like and subscribe. All All right, here's our next game. We got Arkansas, a team that was really bad last year. I think they won maybe 1 or 2 games, that's it. But this year they're off to a 4-1 start, so they're a lot better, and they still played us tight last year. The game was also glitchy, so hopefully it's not that way when we play them this time. On the road, so it should be a lot of fun over there. And we're number 2 in the country now, as you can see. So 4-0 start, back in the top 2, definitely in the hunt for the SEC and the national championship. So let's just keep taking care of business. That's the next game. Should be a lot of fun. I imagine it'll be very close because every game is close. And if you guys enjoy that, this is the place to be. Like and subscribe. Much appreciated. Be back soon with the next game. Thanks for watching the recruiting episode. And be sure to check out all the other content I've done on this dynasty and the Oregon State dynasty. Catch y'all next time. Peace.